Hi, it's Chris. Today's workout is a total body strength workout with cardio intervals. So you're going to get it all in one quick workout. So no excuses for this one. What we're going to be doing is 30 seconds of a cardio move, 30 seconds of a weight training move, and then a 30-second rest. And then we'll be repeating that for all of the exercises, and then we're going to be repeating that whole cycle. So the whole workout is only 18 minutes long, so it will go by so quick. You will need a pair of weights if you have a pair of dumbbells. If you don't, you can do these exercises without them, but weights will add a little extra resistance. And you also need a chair for a couple of the exercises. So I hope you enjoy this workout. Please let me know what you think of it in the comments. I really appreciate all of your comments. And if you haven't done so already, subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up if you like my video. Enjoy. We're going to do a couple moves for a warm-up. We're just going to do a squat down and circle our arms, make it nice and big, warm up your legs, warm up your shoulders. You can go side to side if you want. That's totally up to you. Just make sure that you're really moving in big motions, nice and slow and nice and big, just to warm those muscles up. We're going to do 3 warm-up moves for 30 seconds each. All right, we're going to tap our leg in front and we're going to cross our hands in front of us. Warm up that chest, really cross those arms and make that motion nice and big. All right, last warm-up move, we're gonna kick back, kick behind, and pull our arms behind us. You really wanna use your back when you're pulling your arms behind to warm up your back. Next, we're going to do a forward lunge with a side shoulder raise. So grab your dumbbells, and that forward lunge I'm going to show you from the front, and I'm also going to show you from the side. Make sure you're taking nice big steps when you do this so your knee doesn't jut out over your toe. You want it over your ankle or just over your toe, but not past your toe. When you do your side raises, I like to kind of tip my weights down a little bit and pull my pinkies up. All right, we're gonna get ready to do a cardio move. We're gonna punch and kick. So you can squat down and kick and punch, or you can just keep your legs straight and you don't have to squat down. So just keep your legs straight if you want to make it a little easier. All these moves are going to be low impact, but you can feel free to jump for any of them if you want to add a little bit more intensity. But if you're not jumping, make sure you get a nice deep squat. And we're going to get a 30-second break, and you can grab some water, and I'm going to show you what the next move is going to be. Next move is going to be a backward lunge with a row. So I'm gonna show you just the backward lunge without the row. And if you want to add the row, you touch almost down to the ground and pull your arms up, squeeze your back, squeeze your shoulder blades together, and then switch legs. Make sure when you're doing this that you're not looking down. You want to be looking straight out. Think of your back being in a straight line with your neck. So you don't want your neck tilted up or tilted down. Make sure you're really squeezing your shoulder blades together while depressing your shoulder blades just a little bit. So you don't want to be shrugging your shoulders when you do this. Our cardio move that we're going to do next, we're going to step side to side and touch down to the ground. You don't have to touch down to the ground if you don't want to. You can make it a little easier by just stepping side to side. And if you want to make it more challenging, you can jump side to side to add some impact to it. All right, we get a 30-second break, so plenty of time to get a drink of water. And our next move is going to be a push-up with a weight exchange. So you're going to grab just one dumbbell for this, and you're going to get in the push-up position. And you can do this either on your knees or on your toes. I'm going to show you both ways. Do your push-up, and then on one arm, you're going to cross your body and bring the weight to the other side. Now, if you don't want to do this push-up exchange, you certainly don't have to. It just adds a little bit of extra challenge, and adds a little bit of extra work for your chest. When you do cross your arm under your body, get a really good squeeze in your chest. For our cardio move, we're going to do a quick back lunge exchange, and we're going to do a punch hook. So quickly step those legs back and really throw that punch. Now you can do a plyo move where you switch your legs in the air. That adds impact, and if you want to stay low impact, you can just do what I'm doing. All right, we're going to get our 30-second break. Make sure you take a drink of water. And our next move, we're going to need the chair. We're going to do some chair dips. So I like to start by sitting at the edge of my chair and kind of holding on. If you use a couch, you can use a couch. You can use a bed if you want. If you want, you can start with your legs straight. That makes it a little harder. To make it easier, you would bend your knees. But either way, whether your knees are bent or straight, I want your back going really close to that chair or bench or couch or whatever. It's almost scraping against it. I also would like you to try to depress your shoulders. So basically, do not shrug your shoulders when you do this. It's a lot to think about, but it really is better for your posture and for the exercise if you don't shrug your shoulders. For our cardio move, we're going to do a low, wide march. So I want you to go as low as you possibly can when you're doing these. I want you to get a good arm swing because you burn more calories when you use your arms a lot. And try to get your knees up as high as you can to make this a really big motion and big movement. All right, we get our 30-second break now, so get a drink of water. We're going to grab our dumbbells, and we're going to need our chair again for the next move. It's called a split squat. So one of our legs is going to be behind us on our chair or bench or couch or bed or whatever you want to use. And the other leg, we're going to jump forward a little bit so that our knee is directly over our foot and not, you don't want your knee past your toe. And then you're going to just squat down and then push yourself up. Now you can either have your whole foot on the bench, or you can just have your toe, the top of your toe being on the bench. Whichever you find most comfortable is what you can do. And then we're also going to add a bicep curl. So you really want to work those biceps, really squeeze on the way up and on the way down when you do these. We're going to be switching our legs soon, and our second leg is going to feel a lot harder than our first leg because it's already fatigued. So just bear with me. It's only going to be 30 seconds, and then you're going to get a break. So just do the best that you can and keep on doing those bicep curls, and just make sure that that front leg is really stepped out far enough when you're doing these. You're almost done. Keep on going. All right, for our cardio move, we're going to do a low impact burpee. So basically we're just going to step back, do our push-up, step forward, and then stand up. If you want, you can try these one-legged at a time. Basically you'll do a one-leg push-up and then alternate. So you step back, one leg up, and then step forward. Just alternate which leg that you put up in the air. You don't have to do that, it just adds a little bit of challenge. And if you want, you can do a high impact burpee. That's totally up to you. So we are done with round 1. We are going to do all of those exercises all over again. All right, so we're going to have our 30-second break right now, and we're going to go into that first exercise, which was the front lunge with the side shoulder raise. Make sure that when you're using your arms, you're really feeling it in your shoulders. You're not just throwing your arms up there. You want to move nice and slow with these and do nice, deliberate, slow movements because you really want to work those shoulders. And again, if doing the legs and the shoulders at the same time is too much, you can just choose one or the other to do. All right, put the weights down and we're going to punch and kick. You can add that squat or not. So squat, punch, or you can just keep those legs straight and just do a punch and a kick. That is up to you. All right, you are going to get a 30-second break. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water. And our next move is going to be the back lunge with the row for our back. So we're going to take a step back for our lunge, and then we're going to touch down as low as we can and squeeze the back. You can just do the back lunge if you want and not worry about the row. So that's up to you. But if you do the row, make sure you squeeze your shoulder blades together while thinking about depressing your shoulder blades. Does that make sense? So you want your shoulder blades to come together in the back, but you don't want them to shrug up to your ears. All right, our next move, our cardio move, is going to be a side step with a touch down. So again, if you don't want to touch all the way down, just come as low as you comfortably can. And if you want to make it more challenging, you can jump instead of step. All right, take your 30-second water break, and we're going to do our push-ups for our next move. And again, it's that push-up with the weight exchange. So you can either do a regular push-up, or you can do the push-up with the weight exchange. You can try it on your knees if you want. That makes it a little less challenging. If you have a hard time with push-ups, I have made a video on how to improve your push-ups. Feel free to go back to my old videos and watch that. It just gives a few moves and some pointers that you can really use to focus on proper form, which will help increase your quantity and the quality of your push-ups. All right, we're going to get up. We're going to do that quick back lunge with the hook punch. Make sure when you're doing your hook punch that you're not just throwing your arm around. You really want to punch like there's somebody there that you want to punch. Again, you can do it plyometrically and jump instead of step if you want to add impact, or keep it low impact and just step back. But either way, I want those nice big punches. All right, take your 30-second drink break, and our next move is going to be those tricep dips. So get over to your chair. And remember, when you do your dips, the farther away your legs are, or the straighter your legs, I should say, the harder it is. So to make it easier, you just bend those legs. And either way, I want your back as close to the chair as it possibly can be. And the whole time, I would like you to depress your shoulders so that they're not shrugging up to your ears. And keep your abs tucked in while you're at it, because why not? One more thing to do. All right, get ready. We're gonna do those wide, low marches. So again, I want you to go as low as you can, but get your knees up as high as they can go. So you tend to drift upward a little bit when you start to get tired, but just keep reminding yourself to stay low and go low to make this much more challenging move. We're gonna get a quick 30-second water break, and then we're gonna go into those split lunges. So that means one leg is going to be back behind you on the chair, and then make sure that you jump that standing foot forward enough so that your knee, when you go down, is not going past your toe, but it's just going to be right over your ankle. And then we're going to do our bicep curls. Really get a good squeeze in your bicep, and then release, and make sure you're going nice and slow with this and getting a good squeeze in your glutes and in your quadriceps. All right, we're gonna switch to the other side. Step that standing leg forward and come down and up. And again, the second side is always much harder than the first side because you're already fatigued. So I know your legs are burning right about now. Keep going, you've got this, you can do this, you're almost done. All right, put those weights down. We have one final cardio move, which is that low impact burpee. Again, you can do a regular burpee if you want, so you can jump, or you can do a one-legged burpee where when you're doing your push-up, you lift one leg up at a time, just to add a little bit more excitement and challenge to your routine. And you can go at your own pace and your own level, and you are done. You did great. Awesome job. Way to go. I hope you enjoyed that quick workout. 1 Peter 5:7 says, cast all your anxieties on him because he cares for you. So cast means throw. So if you are worried about something, just take it and chuck it at Jesus. He can take it and he will help you out. Leave the things up to him that are bothering you. He promises us that he will get us through the situation. And worrying doesn't do us any good anyways. It's one of those things that it's easy to say give it up, I know, but trying to reduce the amount of worry, it is really beneficial to your mental well-being and also your physical health. You are a healthier person if you let your worries go and give them to God. So I hope this blesses you, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time.